We alive.
Tell me when. Welcome back to the Hideouts. We are the usual rejects. My name is Neco, aka Prince Productions.
My name is Dr. Thick, aka Ken Lopez, and why is your screen like this? That's the
Oh,
most
there we
bizarre.
go. And as you can see, Christian's not here today. He got arrested because he would poop his pants one too many times. But you know what? It's all right though. We don't need him because we have Lego Optimus Prime in our possession here. That's all we need. But yeah, this is the show where we talk about film and TV news every single week. As per usual, there will be timestamps down below if you're watching this, obviously, after Tuesday, Monday-ish time period, whatever. But we got a big week. Kevin, let's just get started. Okay, in terms of quickfire news this week, we've got a lot going on. First of all, the paper, which is the Office spinoff, obviously that has been shown on Peacock, which nobody has really been talking about because why is there an Office spinoff? Obviously, has already been renewed for a season 2 at Peacock. Like I said, where's the hype? Nobody talking about it.
No one cares.
Jordan Peele's next film, was going to be his next film, has been removed from the Universal time slots. Plus, there's big rumors that there isn't even a script ready for that film, whatever that film was going to be. Kind of tough. But he is coming up with a. He is producing a film that's coming out, which we're going to talk about it later here. We also got a poster for Wake Up Dead Man. And of course, Pixar's slate has been related. We're finally getting a Coco 2 after like 2,000 years or whatever.
When did Coco 2
Um,
come out? Wait, hold up.
dude, the first one came out like 2016, I think. We
Coco
can
Melon. Hold on.
throw
Yeah,
throw
2017. It
that
came
shit
out
on
in
the screen.
2017.
Oh my god, bro! Such a long time ago. What happened?
I don't know. I don't think Coco needs another movie, but I've seen sounds like I think I was one of those. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I gotta.
I don't
I
know,
feel
man.
like I gotta rewatch it maybe to see like maybe it does, but I don't think Coco needs another movie. I'll be honest.
I don't think so too. I'd prefer another original story,
Like
honestly.
I can do this is like it can be like a thing like around like around that around the what's it called the environment of it. I feel like that'd be
Yeah,
fine.
Dia de los Muertos
Dia
and
de
all
los
that.
Muertos, like another person's they're doing their version of Coco 2 is not dealing with with him anymore. It's with someone else this time.
I like that idea. I like that concept. Try something. Yeah,
Like
a
a
new cast of
whole
characters
new
set in the same
character,
world.
dude. Like
I like that
I don't
concept.
think we need
Um,
this guy's update, dude. I think he'd be chilling.
yeah, yeah, but yeah, that's what's going on there. Yeah. Like I said, most of this is pretty standard stuff. The only one that I find interesting, besides like the Pixar slate, I guess, is Wake Up Dead Man. I'm excited for this film. But you know what? Let's just get into the trailers, Kevin. Let's just do it.
All
First of
right.
all, we got a trailer for Wuthering Heights. Kevin, do you know what Wuthering Heights is?
No, I do not.
You do not know? Well, you can watch it in your own time because this is Emerald for Fennell's film starring Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi. And from what I can kind of tell, it's basically it's basically a sex film set in like the Victorian era, I think. Something like that. Here, you want to hear? So they had test screenings recently, right?
Uh huh.
I'm just gonna read you what they said about the film. You remember the movie Saltburn, right?
Salburn. No.
Saltburn. That's where the guy licks the cum off the bathtub. No? Okay. Saltburn is a horny film. Very horny. It's another sex movie. But one attender, I guess. Yeah.
Tender these
Such
nuts.
a weird word. Described the film as aggressively provocative and tonally abrasive, and suggested it strongly recalled the stylized depravity of Saltburn with scenes of clinical masturbation, a bondage tinged sexual encounter involving horse reins, and less conventional romance or emotional complexity than many aficionados of Emily Brownette's novel might, because it's based off a novel, people might expect. The film reportedly opens with a public hanging in which the condemned man ejaculates mid execution, and then the crowd react orgastically, and a nun fondles the corpse's visible erection. Oh, what the fuck is? And it's coming out on Valentine's Day next year. I'm gonna go watch this Valentine's Day. What an opening scene.
What the fuck? Who? Well, okay. I guess if you're a horny fuck, then I guess. But, I mean, like, I feel like if you're watching with your girlfriend and everything else, that's fine. I feel like that's, great. You'll both enjoy it. Yeah, go masturbate in theaters with each other. That's cool. By yourself, I feel like wanking it by yourself, it kind of feels,
Oh yeah. Don't watch this movie. Nobody should watch this by themselves. This is weird. That opening scene alone tells you everything.
I'm probably going to be here sitting in shock if I do watch it.
Your face the whole time is just...
Exactly. I'm probably going to be like that, like, hold the fuck up. Like, hold up.
Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up.
Girl, you don't get to tell me nothing. Hold up. I'm coming off too natural.
That's gonna be you.
I'm too natural.
Yeah. I'm excited for this film.
Did it do good? Did it have one before
that? From what I can see, it looks like there was a remake. There was a movie made in the 90s by the same name, but I don't know if it's the same concept. I'm gonna look it up right now. Okay, there's been a couple. What is Wuthering Heights 2011? Not really.
Hold up.
There's been a couple novels, but it's nothing. Not really. I don't know. Yeah, let's move on from that though. We also got a trailer for the sequel to 28 Years Later. 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. Kevin, have you seen this?
No, I have not.
Oh, neither have I. I haven't even seen the first 28 Years Later. I saw the first two. I saw 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. I have yet to see 28 Years Later.
I haven't seen the other ones. I know I've seen a little bit of clips of the first one because Christian was watching it in the when I walked in. Being like, "What are you watching?" Being like 28 Days Later. And I'm like, "Oh,
dude, it's so good." It's honest. It's the movie was made in like 480p or 720p.
That's what he just explained to me. Like there's no other way high resolution, so it's like this.
Yeah, that's just how the film is.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, there's no other way about it. There's no other way around get higher quality of it. There's no way. It's like, cause the guy who made it, it's like I guess because like it's in a
Danny Boyle, man.
Like you're all isolated. There's no other way of on what's it called, of getting better things out there. Because you're of course everyone's isolated. The whole country is fucking isolated. So it's rightfully so. They're gonna probably use like an old camera to record everything. Because I'll be honest, higher tech is probably gonna be hella valuable to certain people in there who are in quarantine. But it really depends who gets who uses it. Kind of like you didn't watch 20 years later, right?
Not yet. I'm watching this.
I was about to spoil something in there, but like I asked before that.
Not yet.
So
you can't.
But I'll say like a part of the film, there's like something about like it's like there's a part that goes like it's valuable, but at the same time it's like it really becomes like it's more about like to the right hands it's valuable, but the wrong hands, it's just pile of junk.
Well, yeah, this is it's not a complex concept, but I think the films that have come out so far have just been done well enough, right? Because it is just simply like zombie apocalypse, right? But it's how they approach it. I don't know. That's what I liked about the first film is how like dirty and raunchy and gritty it is.
Oh yeah, literally, it's like I'm so surprised they shot this shit on an iPhone, which is like I think it's like Cinema approved the ones they used.
Yeah, but it's like a big ass rig. Yeah, but they rig the fuck out of those phones. But I do agree. It's very interesting. What happened?
You're just lagging. That's it.
No.
Okay, you're good.
No, I'm good. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I was gonna get arrested. I thought my time was already up.
Arrested for what? What were you arrested for?
For building this.
Oh, I just when did you build that?
I've had this for like a year now. Over a year. I remember you were there when Kevin, you were at the store when I bought this.
No, I know you bought it, but I don't remember when you started building it.
Oh, I built this a long time ago. It's been sitting on my shelf.
Bought it and you're just looking at it and being like, when I have time.
Well, because I was watching a video essay on Transformers, so I was like, I'm gonna pull the boy out and just
Damn.
manhandle him.
Did you finish the other
Just
Gundam I gave you?
I did. I did. You can't. I don't know if you can see. It's like
Back there?
it's right
Yeah.
there, right there. One of my bottle kits broke though. I had a one piece boat up there,
Uh-huh.
and somebody broke it, so now it's just in pieces.
Damn. You think
Yeah,
your
it's kind
cousin
of
did it?
sad. I'll tell you. I can't say it right now. I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
But moving on from that though, we also got a trailer for Marvel Zombies. So I don't know if you remember,
Marvel
but in the
Zombie.
first season of Marvel's What If, there was a zombie episode, obviously based off um, the Marvel Zombie comics, right?
Oh yeah.
Um, and so they decided to turn it into a four-part series, which is actually rated M, rated TVMA. So it's rated mature. It's a show. It's coming to Disney Plus. Though it does have the same animation style as the What If shows. Obviously, this trailer has shown that it's a lot more bloody. If you seen the trailer?
Not yet. Honestly, a lot of these things are popping up, and also, I'll be honest, I just I stopped keeping up with Marvel stuff a lot like as well. Like honestly,
Fair enough.
what got me into Marvel a lot more was Christian making me watch all the adventure stuff and everything else. But later on, it's like I just stopped because like I don't know, it's like each time I ask Christian like, oh, should we go watch the movie? He goes like, nah, it's not worth it. And it's like, how so? Then he breaks it down, and be like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's something that I don't really care. I'll be honest, like, should I go watch it myself and give my own opinion? I should. But I'll be honest, if the whole population says this shit, I'm gonna go with them. Be like, I'm not gonna waste my time for something I don't want. Probably there is a good reason. I probably should watch it on my own. Probably give my own rating. But I'll be honest, there's a good chance it's gonna be me saying it's shit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, post Endgame, a lot of
Hmm.
there was just so much stuff going on. Wait, it's still way too much, honestly, right? But
Yeah.
it seems like we're finally on a uphill. But in terms of this though, it does look interesting. The trailer itself was actually really really good. There was a lot of blood, a lot of things that I didn't expect, but I honestly don't like the animation. I don't like the what if animation style, and also
Oh,
there's things here.
wasn't the
Huh?
animation style?
It's the same animation style they use for the Marvel
Mm.
animated What If, and it's just so ugly in my opinion. But there is some really cool stuff here, and some kind of concerning things, mostly because so there was a creative overhaul that happened a couple years ago, right?
Hmm.
That's when they kind of decided, oh, we got to get the quality back into Marvel, right? It's after that point that we got like Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four and all that, right? Whatever. And this show, you can tell it was done before then because it includes a lot of characters who were prominent during Phase Four, like what's it called, Yelena, Kate Bishop, Shang-Chi, stuff like that. But there's something really peculiar here. So obviously we know that the Blade movie will probably never happen because there's so many issues, right? But Blade is in this. He's actually one of the main characters from what I can tell in this. Except he's not Blade. Well, he is Blade, but he's Blade with Moon Knight's powers. So he's called in this he's called Blade Knight. And he's not even versed. He looks like Mahershala Ali, but he's not voiced by him. He's voiced by a different guy. Um, just it that alone is just kind of weird. I don't know.
Blade Knight. So you think the Moon Knight, the original owner, got infected? So you go, what's it called? Hanju was like, yeah, I'm not giving you a zombie with power. I'm gonna go look for another host.
I'm gonna go find. Yeah, probably. But it's weird to me that like Blade is in this, but we still don't have a Blade movie. You know,
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Like don't
like
get me
he
wrong.
looks
Like I
really
feel like
cool.
he would be like like since he's a he kills vampires for a living.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it kind of makes sense why they chose him as a main character. Survival. Dealing with exotic. Infestation as like vampires and everything else. But I
Hmm.
feel like this is like more when I think of Blade, I think of Blade as like a bounty of killing. Like infectious virus stuff, like like vampirism or zombies or just like something that involves infection or something like that. He's like on the hunt for the new thing that that can cause human harm.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It makes sense. It makes sense. I just wish we would also get this in live action.
That's true. That's very
That's
true.
the
I'm
that's
gonna be
the issue.
honest. Yeah.
This.
I still need to watch the first the Blade movie, but I feel like
Blade.
yeah, but I don't know how good it is though.
No, the first two are amazing. I mean, fuck, those movies are really really good. I love the. I mean, obviously the second one made by Guillermo del Toro, very special place. But that first one is iconic. Honestly, it's such a good film. It's such a. It's not the best film in the world, but it's just so stylistically interesting, and obviously Wesley Snipes just kills it, man. He just fucking kills it as Blade. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, this looks really interesting. I'm curious to see how good it's gonna be because it's only a 4-part series. I don't know if they're gonna do anything further with it, but I digress. Let's move on from that though. We also did get a trailer for Gen V season 2. Obviously, Kevin is a fan of people in school. He loves college students. So
Uh
what did you think
huh.
about that? What did you think about this trailer, Kevin?
I did not know there was a trailer opening at all. Honestly, I have not been up to date with any movies lately.
No, but this is Gen V. This is the spin-off of the boys.
Oh, yo, how I think about it as in general?
Have
Or
you Have you seen Gen V or no?
no, I've seen Gen V, but I haven't seen any other trailers. For like,
Um,
so I haven't seen any.
Honestly, nobody's really. I don't know. Nobody's really talking about this trailer.
No, because I feel like for Gen V, it's so underneath the table. It's like one of those things they can just slide through. No one's gonna freaking notice.
Yeah, but then it's weird though because there's you can't watch the boys without having watched Gen V because season 4 doesn't really make sense without it.
That's very true. Because at first, Christian was telling me like you don't have to watch Gen V if you want to, but I still recommend it. So it's like I watched it. I'm glad I did not skip it at all because there were so many references in there. And
That's
so,
what I'm saying, and the characters kind of show up in season 4, right?
yeah, and so it's like it makes sense for a lot of things. There's like little tiny details you'll find out. Oh, this is this. I feel like if you don't watch it with Gen V, you're probably gonna be like a little lost, but you're not gonna be like oh whatever. And you're gonna see a few characters in the end, and you're gonna be
Hmm.
like who are these people? Then you probably gonna
Yeah.
be like looking at probably gonna be like Gen V, be like oh wait, I'm gonna go watch it. So it's gonna be like it's kind of those things like if you watch it like out of order, it's gonna be weird because you have to go back to Gen V to go see whatever. Because that's when season 4 starts. But if you watch Gen V already, then season 4, then like you're chill.
Yeah.
But if you're watching like skip Gen V, then 4, then you have to go back to V to make you understand certain things. Then yeah, it's gonna be a little kind of a little uh, what's it called just more just the extra time like if like okay I could have just watched Gen V then go to season 4 without scratching my head.
Yeah. But it seems like it's the same thing with this because there's a lot of characters from the boys who show up in this. I'm looking at the trailer right now. Um, it is coming out September 17th. So at the time of this recording, it's actually releasing in 2 weeks
Oh shit.
already. Yeah, I know. Pretty soon. Pretty
That's
soon.
that's very soon, dude. Holy shit.
I know. But we can move on from that. So now we've got obviously our weekly news, the big stuff that's been happening. First of all, there's been some pretty big leaks coming from Marvel. I'm just gonna let me pull this up on my end. Obviously, Doomsday is still being written, I guess. Yeah, that's not good. But what's it called? Wait, let me just make sure. Yeah. But yeah, Tom Holland obviously is still filming Spider-Man: Brand New Day. He has appeared on set at Avengers: Doomsday. He's also just been pretty vocal about Brand New Day, what's going on. He's saying that um, he's been a big part of what this movie's going to look like based off fan reception, what people are saying online. He was also diagnosed with ADHD and dyslexia. It has nothing to do with the film itself, but I just want you to know that because Kevin will use that on him.
Wait,
Um,
what?
he has ADHD and
Who?
dyslexia. Tom Holland, your favorite actor of all
Oh,
time.
really? I mean, he have the
Yeah.
same thing, twin. Damn.
Oh, now you're gonna like him, huh?
Yeah, I do.
But let's see what else. What else? Channing Tatum recently was
Ashley.
on the red carpet and he was talking about how he had a fight with Doctor Doom in Avengers: Doomsday, but it was mostly his stunt double because he injured his leg during the filming of this. Um,
What the
yeah,
fuck?
I mean Marvel. There's so much going on.
What the fuck is going on? It just feels like I don't want to be like I want to let them cook, but at the same time it's like the last couple things you've been cooking, dog, has not been cooking. It's been kind of give me that school lunch material.
It's school lunch. Well, I mean, I'm still pretty worried about Avengers Doomsday, especially considering that we don't know if the script is done. They're just kind of hanging around. I don't. Are they ever gonna
Bro,
finish it
they're
or?
gonna pull like what's it called? I'm gonna say it because I did this too, but they're gonna pull like the what's it called? They're gonna pull the what's it called the what's
Or
it
what?
called the group project. They like everyone they didn't do the project at all, but they make some bullshit the last 5 minutes before they come went up and present.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. They're all just gonna sit
And
in a
you know
room.
what's gonna make this gonna is they're gonna get like probably like a B minus or something like that, and it's gonna be like, yay, but what the fuck is this supposed to do now? What are this shit? Like, all the continuity and all the other shit's gonna be happening. They're gonna be like, that film's probably gonna be the like probably giving like a nice like B like or like get 70. Then it's gonna be like, okay, it's not bad, but what the fuck does this gonna be dealing with in the movie? Then like they're gonna pull some shit out of their ass that makes no sense.
I probably. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? And there's also some reported like drama, rumored drama.
Mm.
Um, Supposedly Robert Downey Jr. Threatened to walk out on set, and Ryan Reynolds is like unhappy that Deadpool isn't in the film. Like I said, I don't know, man.
Deadpool in the Doctor Doom.
I, I don't know, man. Look, man, this is just the stuff I've heard. This is just the discourse that's going around right now. I don't know the legitimacy of all this yet. Um, I'm checking to see if there's anything I missed in regards to this. Like I said, this is just the stuff I'm hearing. There's a big rumor that Steve is gonna come back and him and Peggy are gonna have a kid. Like there's I mean there's just a lot of stuff going on. There's a rumor that Brie Larson is getting recast from what's her name, Captain Marvel. I Like I said, don't know how true this is. These are just leaks that are coming out, and not that I agree with them or anything, but I'm just simply reporting on it. And Hulk has still not filmed for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Mark Ruffalo hasn't even met what's his face, John Bernthal. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's just a lot of shit going on right now. There's a lot of shit, a lot of shit. But yeah, let's move on from that. And we're gonna touch on superheroes just a second here. But the Venice Film Festival recently happened. And there's a great many films that tend to come out of these film festivals. In my opinion, some of the best of the year tend to come out, and a lot of these films are getting really highly rated. And I do hope people continue to talk about them because I think supporting film is a very important thing. Obviously, we do here we do dabble. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein movie has debuted at Venice with an 83%. Let me just check to see if that has gone up. Um, Obviously, that film is coming out later this year in select theaters and Netflix, sadly. I'm very excited about that. Let's see. Yeah, still at an 83%.
Awesome.
I'm really excited for Frankenstein. Really excited.
I know Janiqua is gonna be going there and be like, Frankenstein, oh my god.
Oh, she's gonna love it. I know she likes the original book.
Yeah.
Um, So yes, that's come out. That's debuted pretty highly. There's also Noah Baumbach. I don't know if it's Noah Baumbach. He's Greta. He's what's her face? Greta Gerwig's husband. He made a film called Jay Kelly with George Clooney, which is sitting at an 86%. That's also pretty good. The surprising one to me, the Smashing Machine, which is the Dwayne Johnson one movie, right, has debuted with a 100% and a 15-minute standing ovation at Venice. Very, very good, I think. I mean, obviously the last couple of years have not been kind to Dwayne Johnson. He has made some stinky movies, but you know what? Good for him. If this is the performance of a lifetime, then fuck it, career best, right?
Finally, him with a wig.
Finally, yeah, he finally decided to put on a wig. Thank goodness, dude. It only took him how many years? Doesn't matter anymore.
I don't. Alright.
Yeah, so, and another film that also has come out is the last Conjuring movie, which, by the way, haven't heard a single human being on this planet talk about it. That debuted with a 65%. Wah, 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 wah.
Damn.
This,
I kind of just want
it's
to watch it just because, like, like I find I need to watch the Conjuring movies like in chronicle order, just because like I don't like horror movies, but I kind of just want to watch it just because like just to see all the hype and shit. Cause I know there's like I think there was one or two Conjuring movies I made fun of so bad. I was like, I think one of them was had to deal with a pizza that I was literally roasting the hell out of.
No, no, no. That was Annabelle.
Was it?
It was Annabelle.
Oh my god.
Nah, that wasn't the Conjuring movies, dude. I remember the fake pizza.
Dude, I remember that piece thing. It was so like memorable. I mean, like that was horrible.
The infamous pizza, man. The infamous pizza.
I would
You know,
never.
The Conjuring is what gave me my fear of horror films.
Really?
Because when I was like, I don't even know how old I was, but I remember I went to Lake Tahoe with one of my cousins and my family, right? And we were driving there, and it was late at night because they had driven up from they came from LA to us, and then with us we went to Lake Tahoe, right? We're going through mountains, and it's like midnight, and it's dark, and there's no lights on the road. And I remember she had downloaded the first Conjuring movie on her phone, and she was like, "Do you want to watch it?" And I was like, no. And then she just kept insisting, and then eventually I watched it, and bro, that shit was terrifying because why would I watch The Conjuring at midnight in the middle of nowhere where I can't see anything? There's just trees, tall trees. Like that night, I just couldn't sleep at all. I would wake up to every sound I heard in the hotel room. It was bad.
That's. I can give you mine. It was just funny as fuck. It was like
Hit me.
my when I was a kid, I had like what's called a neighbor and thing like a Mexican neighbor, and
Mhm.
I used to like go. I knew the kid, and I knew everyone in there, and I remember there
Mhm.
was the family were just watching Scream and Chucky, and
Oh my
the
god.
thing is that's like for Scream I was more like but it didn't really gross me out too much because I was at the part when they go like what up, and uh uh then the other one actually the one that actually I mean the most scared of was on Chucky when he was like there was like a certain film of it. It was like some guy was eating and Chucky just like slits his fucking like stomach open and all the food just comes out of it.
Ah,
Yeah. So
that's gross.
I know.
That's
Yeah. I was like, dude was just eating and bro just cuts his fucking guts open and the food he just ate was literally coming out.
hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like Chucky.
Yep. But
You know what?
I would never. I
Uh-huh.
don't know. I don't think I would ever watch a Chucky movie just because like I don't know. I
Uh,
don't know about. That's probably one of the one films I don't really care about watching or just like I don't feel like I don't know.
yeah, I get you. I got you. I'm in the same boat. I got you.
All right.
You
Anyways,
know, a horror film could interest you though.
which one?
Well, I don't know if it's really a horror film. It's called The Long Walk. Have you heard of this?
Yeah, I saw. I heard that some. I like some of the trailers. And I kind of want to watch it a lot actually. I know it's
There's
from
been
Stephen King. I know that.
Yeah, it is a Stephen King novel. It's gotten a lot of hype in the last couple of weeks. It's seemingly a pretty good film. I mean, and that's great to see. It debuted with a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh wow.
Let me see what its budget and box office was. Um, let's see. It had a budget. It's not telling me. The Long Walk budget. Okay, okay. There is no financial freedom. I mean, financial. There's no financial information given about this film yet. I'm excited about this. Apparently, it takes place in this world where there's a competition, and these kids have to keep walking, and if they stop walking, they get shot and killed. Something like that.
Is it like a
Um,
prize or is it just kind of like prison shit?
that's what I'm. That's what I'm gonna try to figure out right now.
Because
Let me see.
like I would assume they're only doing this for like a prize or it's some type of punishment, as in like, oh, you guys get to um, get out of jail if you keep on walking. Whoever is the last one standing gets to go home.
I think it's. I think there's a prize involved. Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay. Teens participate in a grueling high stakes contest where they must continuously walk or be shot by a member of their military escort. So it is a competition. That's fucking crazy. But what's it called? They're having a there's a lot of screenings that are being held where you have to walk on a treadmill. um, and so basically, there's a treadmill screening where every person has to walk on a treadmill at least 3 miles per hour. Just normal walking, right? Um, normal walking distance. I don't know what word I'm looking for here. And if you stop walking, then you get escorted out of the theater.
Where's this
Like
at?
it's actually pretty.
Where's this at?
I don't probably LA if I'm being honest with you, but here I'll show you the clip I saw on Twitter.
I would
I don't know.
actually.
I thought it.
I'm willing to do that actually,
Look at that. Look at that.
bro. They really just pulled a whole like. If cinema does this shit, honestly, this is a good idea for like people who like want to watch a movie, but I mean, like they want to do a physical activity. They could do this more
Oh,
often.
yeah, bro.
They
I
could.
mean, it also just goes with the film, right? It goes really well with the story. I mean, shit. Turn the treadmill up. Just
Bro, everyone in there, whoever's like obese as shit, is not gonna last at all. I'm sorry to say that, but it's like they're 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 gonna collapse as soon.
well, they're getting escorted out then.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Pay like how much? Like $30 for to see that film? Not to not even watch like the whole hour, just like 20 minutes of it.
You watched 20 minutes because you weren't fast enough.
Exactly.
Damn, that's sad. That's sad. I don't know. I'm excited for this film. When is? Let me see. When is this film coming out? I think people. I mean, people have obviously already seen it. Let's see if there's a release date. Oh, okay. This is coming out next Friday.
Oh shit! Nice.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's coming out on 9/11. All right, we're moving on.
Yeah.
Uh, but this week we also have some pretty big DC news. Before I get to the big thing itself, there's been some stuff that have come out about the dynamic duo. If you don't know what the dynamic duo is, it is a film. I think no, it's a show. It's a show. It's a short show about Jason Todd and Dick Grayson, and it's about them as orphan thieves where they work together and call themselves the dynamic duo. It is produced by Matt Reeves and James Gunn. There it seems like they are changing the lore of Batman. Instead of having them be, Dick Grayson was adopted first and then later Jason Todd. I guess they're adopted at the same time. I don't know. From what we know, it's going to it's going to have a use of animation, puppetry, and CGI. They're doing different styles of artistry with this, but apparently the script is being rewritten. The disaster artists, writers are working on it. I don't know what's wrong with the last script. Am I a little worried for this? Yeah. Is this DCU canon? We don't really know yet. We're not entirely sure. But the big thing that has come out, right? Mind you, right? This is from James Gunn himself. He wrote Superman, right? And then immediately after Superman, wrote Peacemaker season 2. And then immediately after that, wrote the sequel to Superman, aka Superman Man of Tomorrow, releasing July 9th, 2027. This is pretty big hype. I mean, Superman came out, what, 2 months ago? And we've already gotten the announcement for the sequel, along with some artwork of the film. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty fucking insane.
They better not pull a Spider-Verse.
What do you mean? In what way? In what way?
I mean, like the animation thing. Like
no, this is no. This is live action. This is a sequel to the Superman movie. No, the artwork that was released. This is artwork made by comic book artists. But one thing really peculiar about this is that it shows Lex Luthor in a particular suit, also known as the War Suit, aka the suit that he uses to fight Superman. Which, what does that mean for the film? We'll see. We'll see. Is this the design he's gonna have in the movie? I really hope so.
I hope Mr. Handsome's in there again.
Ah, I love Mr. Handsome. What the fuck even is Mr. Handsome, dude?
Basically, that's his kid,
Ah, that's
which is crazy because Mr. Hanson is basically Lex Luthor's DNA, and there's some like I don't know, like everyone was trolling on it, but it's like even I would. My bro just decided to nut in a cup and made a kid.
that's crazy, bro. He has a framed picture of him too. You seen that?
Yeah, he does.
Ah, that shit's weird, bro. That shit is weird.
What's weird about that too is that he has that kid, then he has Superman's, and his DNA mix as well.
Oh, that's the other big rumor. People are thinking that he's gonna make Superboy. Because, I mean, in certain incarnations, Superboy is technically both of their kids. He takes Superman's DNA and his DNA, and he makes Superboy.
Who the hell is Superboy? I never heard of him.
You don't know I mean, okay, it depends on the story. Most of the time, Superboy is a clone of Superman,
Oh,
but
Superboy, him, yeah. Okay, never
that's
mind.
their child. That's their
You're
child.
fucking lying.
Technically, by technicality, because that's Superman's clone, but he uses his own DNA as well.
Bro is freaky with mixing DNA, dog.
Bro, why is he so obsessed with Superman?
Bro just wants.
Why?
Bro just wants him to get railed by him, dude. At that point,
At this point,
bro, just give him the
bro,
pink and grip. Give him the pink kryptonite, dude. There you go. That way he can just booty fuck him.
bro, look at the way they're looking at each other.
Oh, he's looking at
Yo,
him
bruh.
like that. He's like, Superman's like, bro, I'm just trying to relax, though. And Superman's like, Lex Luthor's like, bro, just give me that Superman, duh. Just give me that Superman.
Look, Lex is trying to cover up his boner, bruh.
Oh, he is. I know he is. He's just like,
That's
Superman,
crazy.
just give me that duh. Give
That
me
duh.
that duh. Give me that.
Oh yeah, this is what's gonna happen in the film. What are your thoughts though? What are your thoughts though on Superman Man of Tomorrow?
If they are gonna pull the Superboy thing there, then like that'd be kind of cool. But I'm gonna be roasting on the fact that bro just made a baby of Superman.
We'll see what happens. It does seem to be the case though that this is. I mean, James Gunn previously stated that he's going to make a Superman saga. It's going to be at least 3 to 4 films. And it seems like it's not really just only going to be about Superman. It seems like it's going to be about the super family. How they approach that is yet to be seen. But I'm excited for this. Obviously, we love Superman. Superman was a great step in the right direction.
Yeah.
It's not dark for the reason of being dark. Snyder fans are obviously unhappy, but they're unhappy with everything in life, including their own lives. So what does it matter? I really enjoyed Superman though, and I think this is a really cool thing, and I love that it was announced this early. I mean, it looks like James Gunn is really excited about this, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Obviously, he's been very very happy with the direction of the DCU. And so have most people. If you go online, you're going to see people still don't like him and don't like the DCU. But they, I mean, everybody has their own opinion.
Exactly.
What are you going to do about it? Have you seen Peacemaker, though?
I haven't, and honestly, I don't know. I like the first one, the first season of Peacemaker, which is like, I don't know, it was like, for me, I kind of liked it because it was a fun film. I wouldn't take it too seriously, but it's a nice fun film, a nice fun, show to watch.
Oh,
But I don't know how about the second one too much because they're kind of doing. I feel like yes, they're trying to make it Peacemaker more seriously and more like get in there, but it's like I'm like I don't know. I still gotta watch it, but I really can't. I really can't say so much because I don't know how I feel about it. There's no really like because the first film like I only know 2 different things about like. Did you watch it yet?
I have not. I'm gonna watch it because I want to see season 2, but I have not seen the first season yet.
Okay, there's something towards the end about like I don't know if this is like a major spoiler, but do you know about the ending of Peacemaker?
Yeah, with the Justice League, obviously. The whole retcon.
Yeah, so like,
of course.
So like, basically, instead of the Justice League being there, it's the Justice Gang instead.
Of course, they basically made it so that it's like an alternate universe type beat, something like that.
And so I'm like,
different universe or whatever.
I don't know how they like. I'm just confused right there at this point. So I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna take a crack at it and see how that goes and see where that plays. But
Yeah,
we,
I'm gonna check it out as well.
yeah,
But we have made it to the end of the night. Obviously, as you know, we tend to review things around here. And over the last couple of weeks, I have been meaning to talk about Alien Earth because it has been coming out. Next week, Christian's probably going to talk about Peacemaker. We were going to talk about it today, but he's not here,
he's
sadly.
not here.
So he'll talk about it next week. But this week, I get to talk about Alien Earth because I've missed out on talking about 2 or 3 episodes. I don't know. We're on episode 5. And Kevin, let me just tell you, man, Alien Earth. I saw the first 2 episodes and I talked about how slow it was. Fuck me, I was so wrong because this show is so marvelous. It is so good, dude. It's I watch every show with anticipation. I'm like, dude, I'm always on the edge of my seat. Like the show is phenomenal. I love the characterization, the world, everything. And this last episode, I kid you not, was just an Among Us episode.
Among
It
Us.
Among Us. It is, dude. It's literally about. Okay. Do you mind if I spoil a little bit of Alien Earth for you?
Sure, but I have a question. Where does it take place in? Like, where does the setup take place in? Does it take like in like
It takes
in between
on.
Romulus, or does it take between like after the first original, or does it take like like beyond Romulus and it's like somewhere?
It's before Romulus. It's before the first film. It's like 2 or 3 years before the first movie,
Uh-huh.
and it takes place on Earth. So by this point in time, Ripley and her crew are they're sleeping in space, so they haven't woken up yet.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but basically, at the start of this show, there's a ship, right, who's carrying an alien, obviously, and the alien escapes, quote unquote, escapes, and they crash land into Earth. That's the setup. Now, episode 5 is about what happened on the ship before they crash landed. So basically, it's an Among Us episode because they're on the ship, people are awake, people are sleeping, and there's an alien loose, and there's an imposter. Somebody has set the alien loose on purpose, and that's I'm telling you, it's an Among Us episode. The whole episode is about the villain, the main villain. It's about him trying to figure out who's the imposter. Except they don't refer to him. They don't refer to this person as the imposter. They call him the saboteur. They use a fancy word, but it's the same thing. They literally have a what's it called? What do you call it in Among Us? The group meeting.
Uh-huh.
They have that. Where they sit around the table. And they're like, we gotta vote somebody out.
Dude, that's cheesy, but
It's
also
it's the
funny as
best.
hell.
No, but it's dog. It's so good though. And then they find the imposter. They fight an alien. But it still ends up crashing on Earth because there's a bunch of shit that happens. God, it's so good. It's so good. Basically, in essence, this show deals with a lot of subjects, mostly humanity, from what I've gathered thus far. Obviously, my opinion could change very much, but the whole premise of the show is that there is, obviously in the world of Alien, you have the synthetics and the humans, right? Well, in this show, they kind of have a middle ground. They have what's called hybrids, because in this world, it's been revealed that the world has actually been taken over by several corporations. So instead of a normal government, everything's ran by several corporations. The Weyland-Yutani Corporation and a couple others that we've seen. But this one company called Prodigy is taking these dying children and they're putting their essence, their souls, their brains, whatever, into the synthetic bodies, therefore making them hybrids because they are synthetics, but they have the thoughts and feelings of normal humans. Um, and at the same time, this vessel crashes into Earth carrying a xenomorph with it, right? And that's kind of been the drama so far, is that Weyland-Yutani wants to get their hands on this, and specifically this guy named Morrow, who was on the ship, who is this human, but he has a like a robotish arm thing, but he's also kind of a cyborg because it's been like hinted at that he has other things in his body. And so the show has mainly been about that drama, and this episode just kind of goes into Morrow and his backstory, and basically he's very committed to Weyland-Yutani. They told him deliver the alien to us, and he has been hell bent on doing so. But I'm really excited to see where the show goes because I have a theory that David from Prometheus and Covenant is gonna be the main villain, like the ultimate villain, and I hope he comes back. Um, But yeah, I mean, I'll keep talking about the show as we go on, but I'm just really just throwing bullet point notes out there. It's a good show so far, though. Like I said, the first two episodes are a little bit slow, but after that, it really picks up pace. And so far, people have been complaining that we haven't gotten enough xenomorph, but it's fine. It's fine. It's a show. It has aliens, maybe not exactly
Does
just
it
the
make you
xenomorph.
think more about the people in there more? Because like, I feel like when I watch Alien, I feel like I'm there for Alien, but I'm not there for too much. It's kind of the same thing with like the whole like Godzilla shit. Kind of like you're there for the kaiju, but not really for the human kind of
Hmm.
thing. Which is like, does the humans feel more like? Does it feel like oh we care about the humans a little bit more than usual?
I think so in this case. Like, I think Romulus was a great. I mean, I feel like most alien movies have a good set of human characters, and I think that this show is no exception. I think it's definitely a show where you definitely care about at least some of the humans, and even if you don't care about some of the humans, you're curious to see what's going to happen with them, what's going to happen with this cast of characters, because I think there's a lot of intrigue and mystery that we have still yet to find out, not just about the humans, but about the world, and I think that's what it's excelled at, is that there's a lot of morally gray characters, but you're interested in seeing what they're gonna do next, what's gonna happen to them, and yeah, um, I'm like I said, I'm gonna keep talking about the show as we keep going on. I don't know if I would talk about it next week. I might just wait until the show's over because there's only like 3 more episodes left. Um, but yeah, no, I like it so far. But Kevin, I do have bad news.
What's
You
the,
see that? Look outside your door. I'm taking my Optimus Prime with me this time.
we gotta go, Nico. We gotta
We
go.
gotta go.
We gotta go. They're out there. They're busting
We gotta
down
go.
my door. They're trying
They're
to.
busting on your door.
They're
Oh,
busting
we
on
gotta
my
go.
door. They're trying to booty touch me, dog. I'm not trying to get booty touched. No.
Hell no. My name is Nico, aka Prince Productions.
My name is Dr. Thick, the queerly malarious. I got the motherfucking ammonia ass motherfucker Kevin. So
And Christian is in jail.
yeah.
Literally. He's actually in jail.
He's in yeah.
Yeah. He did a
Anyways.
lot of bad stuff. But it's okay though. Because we will see you guys next week.
Right.
See ya.